Let's talk about cleaning your front load washing machine today. I ran a poll a few weeks ago and the results were not surprising to me at all. Cleaning your washing machine and maintaining your washing machine on a regular basis not only extends the life of the washing machine, it also gives you a lot better washing quality. Drop me a comment on which of these you ignore the most. There are 6 areas of the washing machine that you need to cover. The first is the lint trap. Second is the gasket. Third is the inside drum. The fourth is the detergent container. The fifth is the water inlet valve, which is most frequently ignored. And the last one, of course, is the exterior, which we probably do anyways. The lint trap has to be cleared every single month or more frequently if you wash more frequently. What you need to do is just remove the lint trap, drain out all the water, remove all the lint that is part of the lint trap as well as the inside of it. And then wash it and scrub it with normal water. You can use vinegar or a dishwash solution to actually wash this. If it's not too dirty, you can just use running water. But if it is quite dirty, you might need to use and scrub using a brush. If there are any buttons or coins that are actually stuck in your lint trap, then you might want to remove that before putting it back. The second area is the gasket, and this again is one of the most ignored areas. Now, under your gasket is where a lot of lint, small clothes, as well as coins and things like that can be collected. And if this is not cleaned very frequently, you could have mold or fungus that settles under the gasket. Now, how to clean this? If you just have lint, then just pour some water so that it eases out the lint that is stuck to the gasket, and then you can remove it using a wet cloth. If you have mold or fungus, place a few tissues and add a cleaning spray like Mr. Muscle and leave it there for some time. Once the mold or fungus eases out, then you can remove it using a wet cloth. Now, if it is too much, then you might need to repeat this process frequently, or you might need to call a professional. Since I clean my machine on a frequent basis, as well as my machine is fairly new, I don't have any mold yet. I clean it at least once in 2 weeks, more frequently if I see some lint stuck in the gasket. The other key thing is you should leave your door open after wash, especially if you have only a washing machine and not a washer dryer like me, because the inside of the washing machine will be wet, and that is a breeding ground of mold and fungus. The third area you need to clean is the inside of the drum. Inside the drum also there can be mold or fungus that develops if you leave water in there without letting it to dry out. You can put 2 cups of vinegar in the drum directly, and you can also put 30 grams of baking soda in the detergent tray and add some water to it, and then run the cycle that has the maximum amount of heat, or you can run a tub clean cycle. What this does is a combination of vinegar and baking soda will actually remove out all the smells, can get rid of mold or fungus if it is minimum, and clean any saltwater deposits inside the drum. Again, this is something that you should probably do once in a month or once in 2 months so that the inside of your drum remains clean. The fourth area that you have to clean is the detergent container. Now, if you use detergent, you will see that detergent sometimes gets deposited because it does not dissolve completely. If you have hard water in your area, you might also see salt deposits over there, and not just in the detergent container but also the inside of the container. So to clean this, remove the detergent container. You can either use dishwashing soap, or you can use 2 parts of vinegar with 1 part of water to wash this out. If it is extremely dirty, you might want to scrub it using a brush. You also need to clean the inside of the container to remove any saltwater deposits, and you can use the same liquid to do that. Wipe everything down with a cloth before you put back the container. And next is the inlet pipe, and this can be done once in 5 to 6 months. So just screw it open, take out all the deposits and screw it back in. Normally, if your water has a lot of dirt or you have hard water in your area, the inlet pipe can get clogged and there can be deposits inside the filter of your inlet pipe. So you might want to clean that out on a regular basis. The last is the exterior. Depending on how dirty your washing machine is, you might want to use a cleaning spray or a mixture of vinegar and water, or just water to wipe down the exterior of your washing machine. The last two things that I'd like to mention that you might need to do on a regular basis. One, if you stay in an area where you have hard water, you might want to descale your washing machine on a frequent basis, at least once a quarter. I use the one that you can see on the screen, which I've also linked in the description, because I stay in an area with hard water. But vinegar also does that job sometimes when you are using it on a frequent basis. If your machine has an auto clean capability, then you should run that in the frequency that your machine has recommended. So in my case, Samsung recommends me to do it every 40 to 60 washes. There is an indicator that would pop up when I do need to do a machine clean. So what is the frequency of cleaning? That depends on how often you use your washing machine. Like I mentioned earlier, some parts need to be cleaned once a week or once in 2 weeks. Some others can be done on a monthly basis, some can be done on a quarterly basis. So based on how dirty it gets, you can clean it accordingly. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.